I asked you guys, what were you thankful most for cowboy boots, cowboy boot industry, and the Western wear industry in general? I left it really wide open for you guys to give me some answers, and 506 of you gave me answers, and I pick 10 or 11 of them right here, and we're going to go through them and talk about them. This is 11 reasons why you should be thankful for cowboy boots. Let's get into it. I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way. I never really thought anybody would care what kind of boots that I was wearing, what kind of footwear that I was wearing. But there's this huge community, and a lot of you guys recognize that. A lot of you guys recognize the options that you have when it comes to cowboy boots. So it was tough to go through all 506 of them. I came down to 10 or 11 of them right here, and I want to share them with you right now. Let's get into the first one. We have Matt S. from Canada here. So Matt S. from Canada says, the fact that they make such a statement. I'm from Alberta, which is more Western. I grew up wearing boots and hats and such. Now I'm in Ontario, which isn't as Western, which means I stand out wearing my boots around. It's like I'm the only one doing it, and I love it. I'm proud of my heritage. I agree. Like, it's such a grateful feeling to be just standing out, being an individual, being yourself, right? If you can make that happen for yourself, that is something to be grateful for 100 times over, because so many people out there get hung up on their insecurities. You know, I don't want to wear cowboy boots because I'm afraid of what people will think of me. Not Matt S. He's proud that he's different and wearing those cowboy boots in Ontario where not many other people wear them, and I love it. Thank you, Matt S., for the answer. All right, let's go on to our second one here. Jesse A. from Florida. He says, I'm thankful for the community around cowboy boots. Boots are great conversation starters and friend makers. I've never met someone in the industry community that wasn't friendly and happy to share their knowledge or experiences. I like to compare it to Jeep Wave, and all Jeep owners know and love. That Jeep Wave, yes. Thank you, Jesse A. from Florida. You know, when I was in high school, my mom had a Jeep Wrangler, so I know firsthand when I got the chance to drive the Jeep Wrangler, which she wouldn't let me do very often, guys, because that thing was her baby. But when I did get the chance to drive the Jeep Wrangler, when you see other Wranglers, they wave at each other, right? And it can be like that with boots, too. It can be like that. It's like you say nice boots to somebody and they say nice boots back. Like, that's just the thing. It's like, hey, thanks. Cool that you appreciate my boots. I appreciate your boots, too. It's already a conversation starter, like Jesse A. said, and I'm thankful for that, too. You guys are just hitting all of those little thankful buttons in the cowboy boot industry and community that I never thought would be a thing when I started wearing them. All right, now let's go on to the third reason to be thankful for cowboy boots. This one comes from Wesley J. out of South Carolina. And he says, it's nostalgia. It reminds me of my dad's daily cowboy boots and pearl snap shirts. 100%. 100%, Wesley. You know, I think that's really cool, too, because that is, like, so family-oriented, right? A lot of you guys wear boots because that's just what your family does, right? And especially when you get hand-me-down boots from, like, your father-in-law, your father, your mother, handing the boots down to their daughter, you know, or godfather. These are my godfather's boots up here. These ones right here. These are my godfather's boots, and they don't fit me at all. But I'm so thankful that I have them because it's a constant reminder of just living up to what he believed in me, right? He believed that I could kick ass and take names, so I can walk in here every day, look at those boots, and be like, I'm going to kick ass and take names. Let's go. So that whole family rooted in the boots and nostalgia. I just love it, Wesley. Great point. I'm thankful for that too. All right, let's move on to number 4 here. Eduardo G from Nevada. He says he's thankful for the build, quality, and longevity of cowboy boots. Great option as far as sustainability, since most can be resold and given new life. I agree. I'm super thankful for that. Not only because, it's sustainable, I'm not throwing out sneakers every 6 months, right? You're not throwing out crappy shoes. You get to keep these boots and resole them over and over and over. So not only are you just consuming less, but also that boot gets more and more and more and more comfortable, right? It gets so comfortable. I'm talking about my first boot right here, the Boulay 7031, resold 6 times. I swear the impression of this when I put it on, my foot has the impression in there, and it's crazy. It feels so comfortable. I'm so thankful for the fact that I can get my boots resold as well, because sustainability, sure thing. Comfort, 100%. I love it. All right, let's go on to number 5. Thank you, Eduardo, for the message and the great answer. Number 5 is Chris D. from Minnesota. He says, since recently starting to wear boots, I've noticed confidence building. Weird, but boots make you feel like you need to be a better person and use more of that Southern hospitality with everyone. Yes, I completely agree with this, and I'm so thankful for that as well. Guys, chivalry is not dead. Ladies and gentlemen wear boots. That's right. Chris came into this thing with an idea that I've been thinking about a lot. So you get new boots, you're wearing them, but you still need to earn them. And the way that you earn them is by having that confidence, but also being kind and polite, being that lady, being that gentleman that makes the whole boot community proud. So I love that answer so much, Chris. Thank you for sending it in. Let's go on to number 6 here, the 6th reason to be thankful for cowboy boots. This one comes from Jennifer P. out of Texas. As a woman, really quality boots are harder for me to find. Cowboy boots are high quality, and I can still wear beautiful vintage boots too, which I love. Plus, I love the look and fabulousness of them. Jennifer, thank you for using the word fabulousness. I had to practice that one a couple of times before the live stream because I knew I was going to mess it up, and I didn't. I agree. I hear about this all the time from Brenna, Jennifer. She is so upset at some of the quality issues that she has with the boots that she has access to as a woman. It seems like some of it is very poorly made and just there to service trends. Luckily, in the cowboy boot industry, women's boots are made the exact same as the men's boots, especially when you get up to brands like Lucchese, Blackjack, Cowtown, Tecovas. These brands, these cowboy boot brands, they make the boots exactly the same. I was in the factory in Leon for Los Altos with Yeehaw Cowboy. And they had women's boots lined up right next to the men's boots, and they were all exactly the same. They were going through exactly the same process. And that's something that you only find really in the Western wear industry, in cowboy boots. And a lot of other industries, it's really split up between the qualities that you have access to. So I think it's a great thing. Thank you, Jennifer, for that answer. Let's go on to number 7 here. We have another message from another Texan. This is Gabriel A out of Texas. He says, cowboy boots have become a form of identity for me. All my life, I've tried to please other people and dress like other people to fit in, but I decided once I got older, I was done with that. So on my 16th birthday, my parents got me my first pair of cowboy boots, and then when I was 18 with my own job, I bought my own pair, the Cowtown Bull Hide boots, and never looked back. Oh, I love it, Gabriel. Yes, 100%. I love it. It's all about that individuality, right? And not caring about what others think. And with that, when you say, screw it, I don't care what other people think. I'm not going to, follow them just because they want to wear the Vans or they want to wear the skinny jeans. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. And there's a sense of freedom that comes with that, isn't there? Is it just like frees you? And when you make that first step, then all of a sudden, while you're in your cowboy boots, you find you're making more steps into, oh, if I don't care about this, then I don't care what people think about when I do this thing. I don't care about what people think of me when I go, move across the country and try to live in a new state for 3 months or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter, because I'm just out here living my life, and I'm super thankful for the freedom that comes with that. Thank you, Gabriel, for that answer. I love it. I love it. All right, let's move on to number 8, where Thomas A. Or no, excuse me. Let's move on to number 8, where Thomas M. from Georgia just wrote, he's thankful for Tim's boots, and I am thankful for Thomas for leading me into a sly advertisement, because, of course, this segment and entire live stream is made possible by timsboots.com. Guys, you can get some incredible boots from timsboots.com, Blackjack, Cowtown, these Cowtown Cobra ones, and you can save 10% when you use my code Jeremiah Craig 1 at checkout, and 10% can go a long way, especially on these Blackjack boots. Are you kidding me? So head on over to timsboots.com and use my code for your next boot purchase. And if you purchase snakeskins from them, they should 100% come exactly the way that you expect them. Oh, I had to do it, guys. Sorry, Bryce. Sorry, Tacovas. All right. But seriously, if we want to make that a real number instead of just an ad and then throwing it in there, Tim's Boots. Thomas M. is thankful for Tim's Boots, and I'm thankful for them too, and so many other small businesses all around this country. Guys, the heart and soul of the cowboy boot industry and Western wear is in these small mom and pop shops. You guys see me going around the country and just visiting these stores, checking out the different kinds of boots that they have in there. These are the best places to get boots. They're extremely kind. They know what they're talking about because that's all they do. They're not just working there while working at another job or going to college like some of these really big franchise stores, right? And they have really unique boots that are only exclusive to their stores. So, guys, seriously consider supporting these small businesses all across the country because they are amazing, and I'm very grateful that they are there. Thank you, Thomas, for the message. All right. So let's go on to number 9. This is from Phil C. out of Florida. And he says, after my back surgery, nothing was as comfortable to walk in as my cowboy boots. 12 years later, boots are all I wear. Yes, guys, I debunked this a long time ago. Cowboy boots are not uncomfortable. Yeah, I think they are so comfortable. So much so that people who have back surgery because they have been wearing New Balances and things like this their entire life, they switch over to boots after the back surgery and no issues ever. You gotta love it. Thank you so much, Phil, for the message. I am so thankful for the comfort that cowboy boots provide as well. All right, let's move on to number 10. This one comes from Chris H. out of Colorado. He says, everyone is there for each other. People have differences in preferences, budget, and use, but we all understand and support each other. I'm really thankful for this too, Chris. It kind of goes back to that Jeep Wave thing that we were talking about earlier. You can connect with people on this common ground. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you believe in, either politically or religiously. If you're both wearing boots, that's the connection, right? That's the connection, and that's what we need more of, is to notice where we connect on common ground. And I'm really thankful for that as well, because you can make a connection with another boot wearer like that, because they have a story about their boots most times, even if they're a brand new wearer. So thank you so much, Chris H. from Colorado, for that amazing answer. All right. So finally, we got number 11, the 11th reason to be thankful for cowboy boots or the industry. This answer comes from Jeremiah C. out of New York. He says, as someone who never thought anyone would care which type of footwear I chose to wear, I'm thankful for all of the incredible people I have met through the cowboy boot industry and community. It's changed my life completely and allowed me to live life fully and truly for myself and others, and I am eternally grateful for this opportunity. And it's true, guys. I never thought the community was this big, and I am so, so grateful for each and every one of you who has made this possible. And I am so grateful to the point where I try to make win-win situations where we can do giveaways like this too. And so several of you can come away with a brand new pair in your size. And I'm just getting started too. I'm trying to do, give away one pair a month right now, and that's a pretty big goal, but if you guys stick with me, it might be even more. It might be astronomical what I'm able to do in the future, and I just want to show my grateful feelings and thankfulness to you every step of the way. Love you guys so, so much. I'm grateful for boots, both for work and dress. I'm grateful for you and all the rest who help support this unlikely quest. I'm wishing all of you the best, the best. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Let's remember what we are thankful for this time of year. I'm sure it's a lot.